Hello everyone and welcome back to the standard undisclosed location with your host Tanky. And we are back with Dishonored. When last we left off, we had been betrayed again. Emily is in the hands of bad people again. And we also pranked another assassin. So let's see if we can unfuck this entire situation, basically. And begin.
I see you've got the barrier up. About time.
Would have been done sooner if live buggers didn't keep climbing back out. How many times have I asked that only cadavers take the long drop?
Nothing ever changes. You should know that.
Some guy in the last shift was telling me the Lord Regent himself was stuck like a pig on some assassin's blade. What is going on up there?
The way you express yourself. Now shut up. I told her myself.
Stop going. Here we are. And only one alert triggered there. Spearmint leaf for reward. These are really good. Wait, why do people think the Empress was a witch? This is a bad place. are you?
Wish I had a last swig of whiskey. You're the masked guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies. No way through this gate unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. It used the rats. I know it sounds crazy. And then it run back under the streets.
What do you mean?
So we
used
come
for
down
rats?
here to kill it. Slackjaw leading the way. Went bad. I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though.
You daft Jelly, you daft choffer. Here's another one for you. That old witch Granny Rags told me that you'll lose your taste for whiskey in the month of wind. Then your eyes will go dim in the month of seeds, and you'll drown your last breath in the month of ice. If you want your share, you know what to do. Wind, seeds, ice. Two. Okay, 5, 2. Okay, 528. Nice. Here. breath. Might need to be teleporting soon. What is this place?
I'm going to boil off the nasty fat and sinew and carve a pretty song on your bones.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I could make you rich!
There's my love. Are you ready to help get Slackjaw's bones? Granny has some birthday gifts for you. I've been saving them up in case you ever came back to me. Not going to help Granny? Well, I'm disappointed. You better leave.
Well, I'm gonna save Slackjaw.
Mass man. Fancy you showing up down here. Look at the pickle I'm in. Word is all over the street about your little secret, Corvo. You're the one that acts the Empress. Makes sense why you run around wearing that mask. Maybe
Is
you could
there a
help
way
me
I can-
out, since we're friends and all.
Okay. How do I get him out of here? Unger van Grimshot, a skull full of Gaiong Biong. Okay, how do I get him out here? How do I get you out of here? I don't want to kill her, though. There's got to be another way. I know this game. There's got to be another way.
Look around. There's a cameo of a young girl. It's her. Destroy it with the first. Says in the only one to get rid of her forever. I know the cameo don't look like her, but it's supposed to be her when she was young. So that's where she gets her powers. Throw it into the waters.
I won't go away. You can't kill me, but I can kill you. Bones of the great Leviathan, protect me! You think you're going to save him? He's not worth it. Now Granny is going to kill you just like all the others. What will I write on your skull? That you were a fool!
Shit.
Now you'll see what I can do. It's too late for him, and...
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to boil off the nasty fat and sing it, and carve a pretty song on your bone.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I could make her rich!
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate. Oh no! And cook you and eat your heart for
Yes, Mom went somewhere. I'm screaming now. Okay, that was Granny Rags done and dusted.
Wanna know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny?
Maybe you were right
I owe
both
you.
times.
This won't even the score, but it's all I got left. Luck to you, Corvo.
You know, I think I made the right decision, but I mean, I would have been happy helping in Granny Rags. I mean, she's an interesting character.
Find your way into such interesting places, Corvo.
Are you mad at
the
me?
Storm raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other, crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, the man who killed the Empress, you had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away?
Are you mad at me?
You fascinate me.
I feel like you're mad at me. I mean, maybe you're not. Maybe I'm just projecting. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going this way then. Oh, where's the, oh, I know where we are. Where's the dude who helped me?
She is a seamstress in a shop frequented by the wealthy. He always eats very well, even as his wife and child grow thin. There is nothing common about the work she does every day.
Wow, okay.
They left in great haste, scattering like insects, eager to bore into the nests you made for them.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Emily banged her head in the confusion. They dragged her crying into the waiting boat. She called your name. Only after a long day of work will he return to his home and family.
Oh, come on! Freaking shit. I really hope that didn't kill anyone. Perfect. From, you know, the friggin' awful, awful spitter fuckers. But I suppose those aren't. The outsider walks among us. Yes, we know. Now continue.
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, God. Okay.
Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hit her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too.
Okay, they die.
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
We even make it to tonight. Look at this mess. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
The criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo, anyway?
You are like the rivermen. They spread their nets wide and pull up all manner of things. The sweet, the deadly.
Lydia's the only one who ever showed me
Together in
kindness.
one cache.
Crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were, the other night.
What was I supposed
I don't think
to
the
do,
Admiral
stand there and
actually
kick
knew
my
I
rocks?
existed.
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real Caldwell back. He says the outsider
follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me.
Huh? Guards, to me! Take this!
Attention Dunwall citizens. With sad hearts, the City Watch must announce the death of the Lord Regent, Hiram Burrows. May his spirit fade from this world and suffer no more.
Shit.
Please, no. Oh. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. They said it was time for Sokolov and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
I wonder what happened to Piero.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation.
We even make it to tonight. See something?
Call out to each other if you spot him.
Please, no. Oh.
Said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl
the whole time they were working with him.
I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh? So
What?
Oh my god. Fucking... Ah! Hate tall boys. Fucking fucker fucks.
Please, no.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation. If we even make it to tonight.
Look at this mess.
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working. I heard they locked him.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope. Nope.
Please, no.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation. If we even make it to tonight.
You look at this mess.
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on, creeping closer and closer, ever closer.
Until... Cut it out.
What's so impressive about Corvo? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen?
Attention Dunwall citizens. With sad hearts, the City Watch must announce the death of the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs. May his spirit fade from this world and suffer no more.
Probably rats into everything.
I, Admiral Farley of Havelock, humbly accept the mantle of Lord Regent of the State of Bristol and all of its imperial possessions, notably the capital city of Dunwall. I fervently hope my tenure will be a short one, and that the rightful heir will take her place within a mere decade or so.
Update.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission he's in that building with Piero Joplin. If so, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. The servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small bore pistol. Looks like Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed.
Still walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire.
Oh.
And he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Indeed, I believe so. What's going on there? Guards! To me! Die, damn it! Get down! I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. The servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small bore pistol. Looks like Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside out.
But actually, the powers...
Goes without saying, this area is sealed.
Still walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire now, and he has nowhere else to go.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
That might be worth checking out. I'm gonna find you, whoever you are, and I'll demonstrate your failings. Stop messing around and come out at once. All right, nothing here as it turns out. Gotta be here somewhere.
Okay, where are you?
I know something's up. Hammer the next.
Not at the moment, Jasmine. I'm sorry.
Present yourself. Don't make me find you.
This is what I call the siren song of Jasmine. Yeah? You want to be petted now? You want to be petted now? Really should invest in a camera that gives an angle of her while I'm... of me, of both of us. Because I pet you so much on stream. Yeah. Not as much as you want, though. Not as much as you want. Head all the way up. There's... Oh! Corvo, remember before when I mentioned a special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope you get back when you see this and like it. I'd like to take it to Dunwall Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callista about a flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to unlock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell the others we are leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on King Sparrow Island. I hope you get back before then. Going to talk to Nicholas to see if...
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of...
Callista, fret not. I believe there is still hope for Emily and Dunwall. I don't believe Corvo is gone. I'll be searching the river for him, but if you catch wind of him, shoot up a flare using the launcher I placed in Emily's tower, and I'll make my way back as quickly as I can. Keep this tower locked and take care of yourself. Emily is gonna need you when this is over.
Honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much, and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the Watch won't see him.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you...
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prison as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
The river crusts, yes. I'd guessed as much. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus far.
Oh, they're having fun together.
Good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started.
Oh.
Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
I'm going to give you the tools to defend yourself. Oh, crap.
Well, I knew it was too good to be true. Seems the conspiracy tried to use old Piero for their own gain and discard him. But they have erred and delivered to me an ally almost as brilliant as myself. Old Sokolov and I will hold up here until we can blast the ruffians outside and make for the Academy.
very, very, very close. What are they doing?
Hey, what's going down?
We're not taking this one along. You're here. I gotta get back right now.
Eyes sharp. Call out to each other if you spot him. Call out if you see him.
Screw it. I'm going back.
Oh, I'll find you. Keep your eyes open.
Check under everything. We know you're here. How can we let him get away? Firing. We know you're here.
Think you're being quiet?
How do you see me?
Won't stay hidden for long.
I mean, really?
I know you're here somewhere, scum. Damn it! Someone's down.
No
Shout
one.
if you see it.
Fuck it. Genocide playthrough.
I'll find you. He's slippery. Check everywhere. When I find you, it's going to be bad. Got a prowler up loose. All right, where is he?
Okay.
I'll find you.
Here you are! Assassin, help!
Okay.
Dice.
Be-doo. Captain Manning, we've tracked the conspiracy to the Hound's Pit pub in search of a premise for the natural philosophers Piero Joplin and Anton Sokolov. Do what you must to secure all materials related to the enhanced pylon arc they have been constructing. Question them thoroughly and bring Oh, that is rather brutal, I think. The razor tripwire. Okay, and now we give these guys what they need.
Astonishing. The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
Put them to sleep.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
Sure.
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
I don't know about that. My existence has basically been a repudiation of deterrence for this entire game.
Beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you where you need to go. One last trip, I expect.
You are like the rivermen. They spread their nets wide and pull up all manner of things. The sweet, the deadly.
I had one job.
Poisonous.
Take care of Emily.
Together in one
I tried as
dash.
best I could.
She is Callista Kerr now. She has learned to defend herself in this treacherous city.
I think the Dishonored setting. It's a cool setting.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do? Good. That's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
And I am going to basically I think, you know what, I think I'm done being nice to people. Havelock and Pendleton and Martin, they're dead. Fuck him. Emily is priority, obviously.
I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort, the gatehouse, and there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again.
That's the idea. I mean...
Good luck, Corvo.
You're gonna...
If anyone deserves it, you do.
You're gonna...
Give my best to Emily.
Stay
After
here,
she's on the throne,
right?
She won't have time for an old man like me.
You're gonna stay here, or head out to sea.
Corvo. But somehow you managed
And
to
I
get
will
through all this
go
mess
and do
without
my
losing
thing.
sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. Battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me.
Yeah.
That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, get out of here, Samuel. I want you to live. Shit.
Best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
Do I get there? Oops. Okay, not exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, well, I'll just wait until it's done, I think.
Whiskey for a week.
Okay, well... I think... Shit. that without, like, killing literally everyone. So, might be worth trying to try that again.
After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
Now. What are we going to do? We are going to remove the whale boy. What's my range on possession?
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Never doubt.
Okay, and we are in. No, we're not.
What was that? Someone help me out! Get behind him!
Any more big rat swarms?
Huh.
Is she up there, do you think? The new Empress?
She came in a few days ago, but she keeps to herself. Must be a shock.
I wonder what she's like.
Just a kid, I guess.
Imagine being a kid. Then suddenly, they tell you in a few years, you'll rule the Empire. What do you do?
Me? Settle a few scores, I guess. Then order some pastries from that shop on Clavering. Lots of them.
I mean, yeah, going crazy does seem like a done thing. Ah, shit.
Watch it. Is she up there, do you think? The new Empress?
She came in a few days ago, but she keeps to herself. Must be a shock.
I wonder what she's like.
Just a kid, I guess.
Imagine being a kid. Then suddenly, they tell you in a few years, you'll rule the Empire. What do you do?
Me? Settle a few scores, I guess. Then order some
Pastries from that shop on
Clavering. Lots of them.
Nice.
rats, plague, elixir, crap.
Dice.
Okay, so gatehouse drainage, gatehouse. Shit. Yes! Reload. Fuck.
Any chance you'll share your food with me tonight?
Bug someone else.
Is she up there, do you think? The new Empress?
She came in a few days ago, but she keeps to herself. Must be a shock.
I wonder what she's like.
Just a kid, I guess.
Imagine being a kid. Then suddenly, they tell you in a few years, you'll rule the earth. What do you do?
Okay, and you take a nice nap. Now. Colonel Pinchfield, remind your men that the lighthouse elevators are for use by important personnel only, and in the case of emergencies. This key is to stay where it's at. If anyone in your unit has a legitimate need for the elevator, talk to the on-duty officer. He has a copy of the key and can grant access if he deems it appropriate. Those are the procedures. Thank you for following them. What are you reading? Was it any good? I mean, you can't answer me now, but...
What the fuck?
Shit.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
You always amuse me.
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Okay, and you...
What?
you'll do if Slackjaw and his Bottle Street boys jump you?
Shut up.
Now, where's the door? Go to the lighthouse. That's not no one dead, I think, but a reasonably small amount of people dead, considering what I've been through and what I can do. Hey, do you ever want to ride in this elevator? Now's your chance.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Never doubt it.
Where are you going, sir?
What was that?
Everyone in the elevator, because I'm weird like that, and it keeps them out of the way. Elevator party. Elevator party, elevator party, elevator party, party, party. Wow, that's a long way down. No wonder this was hidden behind the loading screen. And going to the top.
Samuel, a useless old man, hungry for purpose, couldn't be with us tonight. This is all Martin's fault. We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid. Always too sure that was the problem. Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted. Too sure of what I wanted to do when other men stopped to consider. Saw it as a weakness. I know Corvo's coming for me just like he came for the others. Crossing the island below like it was nothing. Only a question of how and when. I'm lacking a counter move. It's all falling apart. All the steps that led us here made sense. When I was young, I went to sea, took command of a ship, and made aimless men into sailors. Made a collection of boats into a navy. Then founded a conspiracy and almost led an empire. No compromise. Never showed mercy. Never showed weakness. I showed the world what mattered. Will and vision. And not being afraid of getting dirty. And now, I'll lose it all to a man with a faster sword hand. Or is it that he has a slower sword hand? There's something wrong.
Yeah, but you're in it.
It'll make a good story for the history. I'll have a good epitaph. In his time, he commanded a noble lord, a high overseer, and an empress. The man who brought down a tyrant. Admiral Hammond, son of the high ocean.
Actually, I don't have to. It's not in the wet. But I've killed so many of his men, it doesn't seem fair to let him live. Oh my god. Like, I've killed like 5 of his dudes. And he's right. They wouldn't have been, I wouldn't have had to kill them if he hadn't sent them after me. I feel like I owe it. Honestly, yeah, it's kind of personal, but forgive me. I'm sorry.
You have to let me out. Who is that? Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
Oh, I only killed one dude. Okay.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin I will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is, with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand.
I just killed a few dudes. Like...
And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
for all of the big and the small. Where the taller they stand, where the harder they fall.
Yeah! Yeah! Like, I really... Like, as soon as I killed one of the dudes he sent after me, I had to kill him, like... I'm glad they recognized that.
Love is a distant aroma at best. A withering smile that's stuck deep in your vest. The night air it wraps its fingers around your body. It shakes from a now distant sound. Oh, the sound of her voice, a sweet symphony, played over and over until you are free.
Okay, this song actually is kind of good. Yeah. Wait, alternate streets Carrie Fisher? Princess... Wait, the Carrie Fisher? Was Princess Leia in this movie? I mean, game? And they didn't have her in a leading role? No, that... What? We did not deserve Carrie Fisher. Like, this game was good. It was pretty good, but it did not deserve Carrie Fisher. Good job, guys. You almost deserve to have Carrie Fisher in your game. But I saw a cat coming in. But I didn't. How many people worked on this? Let me just see something, real quick. Oh, oops, never mind. But anyway, that was Dishonored. That was really good. It was, I mean, I wouldn't say it was my favorite game ever, but, like, it was, like, if you have patience, I would recommend you play Dishonored. If you like how dark the Warhammer world can get, but you want your fiction to have some hope, I would play Dishonored. Yeah, and until then, until next time, have fun and take care of each other. Goodbye.